A champion tonight, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. One final time this season. Hi there, everybody. Joined by Brock Heward in the booth. I'm Kate Scott, and we have made it. The greatest game of them all, everybody. Welcome to the Super Bowl. And it really is the perfect crowning event for each and every NFL season, isn't it, partner? All the fanfare, the celebration in the week leading up to this game, and then in the moment, we see the two best teams in the NFL squaring off for this title.
Such a few fortunate players and coaches who are making a repeat appearance in this game on this stage, Kate. So many. This is the culmination of a dream that began a decade, even a couple decades ago, as a young player discovering their love for football. And for those first-timers, that's fine. Go ahead and take in this atmosphere. Just make sure you're focused when that ball is teed up and ready to go. Those dreams you had as a kid, well, they didn't end up with you losing this game. Oh, no. They ended up with you raising the Lombardi Trophy and calling yourself a champion.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Right again. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Miles Murphy. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. New series coming up following the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Escapes a defender. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. Willis to throw it. This is complete to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. In off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they take him down right along the 30. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Coming in for the stop was Michael Pierce. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught for the first. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Gibbs runs in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give for Wright. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. 3 more quarters to go. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They run again with Wright. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Now Purdy. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Wright running out of the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sure, a whole lot of noise to sort through up the middle, but by the time he figured everything out, he was able to hit them for a decent gain.
Here's 2nd and 5. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun is Purdy. He has the first over the middle. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. And a man is there to knock that away. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So 2nd down coming up. To throw again, it's Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working out of the gun. It's caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Panthers pick this one up.
Third down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing fourth down, they're off the field completely.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go now.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing now, following the turnover. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a 20-zip lead. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Pass brought in by Traylon Burks. This play goes for 36. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now a run with Wright. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well, but let's not let the missed tackle take away from excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle, kid. I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
This return starts at the 5. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Motioning the tight end now. Willis now. Pass complete to Gibbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He fires one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Carolina. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. Caught. There's that rookie out of Florida State. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And he makes the Hefco. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. He throws a bullet to the center of the... Oh, no, they get him yet again! And the Panthers turn the interception into a drive starting in enemy territory. He's tackled at the 45-yard line.
On the set.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's got a gain of 6 there. Coming in for the stop was Michael Pierce. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Has him on the quick hitter. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Wilson's got it. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down from the red zone. Cut near the goal line. He has the Carolina touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
He's still going at the 30. Still fighting forward. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Go! Set, go!
Throwing it just before halftime. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Banks. And the Panthers intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? 18, pioneer! Street! Ready?
Willis. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. And they send a man in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
From the 47, he puts some air under this one, deep right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. Again, he's got room. To the house, touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers continue piling onto this lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running behind center with right. He'll cobble together a yard there. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a give inside to right. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
The Steelers set to punt it. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
3rd and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time, and the Steelers will take over possession. Here's Wright on the carry. And they bring him down around the 34. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Purdy throwing here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They run it from the gun with Wright. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker, on the stop. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Top 70.
They give to Pollard from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the run. That's going to bring up 4th and 8.
Go!
Here's Purdy to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just
49. Steelers 7.
On the jump.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Come on. Set. Hut.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up here. They motion a receiver left.
Check go.
A quick throw completed out to the left. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers are running them out of the building. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers tack on 7 more to their lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. From the gun is Purdy. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The give on second to Pollard. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He gets 6 on that play, and he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Right again. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Play action now with Purdy. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go.
Another try following the sack. Searching. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he is on 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Steelers trying to do some window dressing. Punt team on the field. Jack Fox will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a gift to Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He's got a man left. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Third down run by Gibbs. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 1 yard that time, partner, so this is going to bring up 4th down and 5. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. Collects this at the 32. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they're going to take over possession.
Let's go now. Go.
Purdy on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it's all over. The Lombardi is headed to North Carolina. The Panthers are